Maaya Rajeshwaran Revathi. This name, remember this name. It is going to make waves in the coming years. The 15-year-old who was given a wild card into the qualifiers for the WTA Mumbai Open, which concludes in Mumbai on Sunday, has, though lost it in the semifinals, has made waves in the last 1 week. She played 6 matches in 8 days, and that is something that was unexpected of her. Maaya lost in the semifinals to a senior, more experienced 27-year-old Swiss player, Jil Teichmann, who reached a career best singles ranking in the women's circuit of 21. Maaya will learn a lot from this past week at the CCI courts that she playing against some tougher opponents, some taller opponents, and some more experienced opponents. She will learn a lot, and she will be put through her paces at the Rafael Nadal Academy in Spain. Only 15 years, she has a whole lot big, wide future in tennis ahead of her, and if groomed well and with the right backing, she is certainly going to be the next big thing in Indian women's tennis. After her 6-3, 6-1 loss to the Swiss player Jil Teichmann at the CCI courts on Saturday evening, Maaya interacted with the media and spoke about her lessons learnt in the past week at the WTA Open in Mumbai, the road ahead, her future plans, and who her favorite player is. Listen to Maaya, of which I was also a part of the interaction.
yesterday you had expressed, concern about taking on the lefty.
Yeah.
You can maybe talk about how that experience.
It was worse than I expected.
Okay.
Also, I did play a very experienced player, and I kind of didn't expect me to play. I felt that I didn't play the way I hoped I would. That was one thing, and also I was physically a bit tired also. I had a long week. My legs were slowing down, and as I said earlier, I always rely on my legs, which I think my legs gave up today. So that was something that I was not happy about, and I felt that was one of the main reasons that I lost.
How do you sum up the last 1 week from getting wildcard to the qualifiers to coming up to the semifinals?
I mean, as I said earlier, I'm happy with this week. It was a good week for me, a lot of positives to take. And I do have many good things to take away, but as I said, today was not as good as I hoped it would be. But I'm not doing that with a very negative mindset because I have lots of positives to take.
What are those positive points? What have you learned?
One thing is that I'm happy that I'm able to compete well. And the other thing, I'm physically able to keep up for like 5-6 matches at this level, but it's not going to be enough. I'll have to get used to playing longer weeks. That is something. And and my rankings gotten up. That's also something. And if I go back and compete in the juniors, I'll be able to feel a difference. I'm pretty sure that will happen too.
Yeah. Maaya, Jil was hitting the ball also much bigger than the rest.
Yeah.
So what was that experience?
One thing that I'm not very happy with playing a lefty is that their forehands to my backhands. I mean, my backhands are pretty solid, but hers was so heavy, hers was not flat, so I think most of the time was bouncing over my head. So I was struggling with those shots, and I knew that she was gonna hit heavy, but I didn't expect me to struggle this much.
There was also a lot of net play involved, a lot more, which was trying.
I knew that she was gonna come in because she's also a very good doubles player. So I knew that she was experienced in coming to the net. I saw a bit of her play yesterday also. But I felt that I did have opportunities to pass. In the second set, I did have so many opportunities to get the games, but I did have so many points where I could have, gotten the games, but I couldn't convert them into games. That is somewhere that I struggled.
Jil is of course a former world number 21.
Yeah.
So she is a big player. And first time you're probably playing someone with such firepower.
Yeah.
Was that kind of one of the bigger learnings that you're taking?
Definitely, yes.
First chance to see what it is going to be like
at the highest level. That definitely is. I mean, that is something that I have to work on, because as I improve, I think I'll be playing more players like these. I mean, not only to say that she was former 21, but even top 100, 150 will be playing the same. So I think that is something that I'll have to get used to. I feel like playing players more like these will get me experience to play them.
This was, I think, the first time that you lost the first set.
Yeah.
Does that scoreboard pressure also play?
Not really, because it's part of the match. I've also lost the first set many times before, and taking the second and third. So not new to me, but I did expect a very tough match. I didn't go with the mindset where I'm gonna take this match easily, and I didn't start very well also.
Yeah.
I was 4 up down, and none of the games were close. I felt like I started very bad, and I think I've mentioned earlier also saying that playing experienced players, one easy game and you're done, and I gave 4 easy games, and it's very obvious that I was gonna lose the set.
Yeah, you are only 15 and you have a whole lot of future ahead of you.
Yeah.
What do you dream? What is your ambition? What do you want to?
I want to, short-term goals now, so I'll have to make top 10 juniors by the end of the year, and make that transition a bit earlier than I hoped, because this tournament was unplanned for me in the first place, and making it this far got my rankings up also. So I'm looking to make that transition. By the time I finish juniors, I should be there in the women's.
Who do you look up to?
Sabalenka.
Why?
Because I love her tough mindset, and she's a very aggressive player, and I'd love to learn that from her.
Among the many things to look forward to, you're waiting to check out the rankings on one day when they're out, isn't it?
No, I never check the rankings. So sometimes I'm not on social media, but sometimes on WhatsApp something pops up on my phone. So that's when I'll know something. But juniors, I do follow rankings a bit keenly, but women's no.
So even this week, like you haven't kind of checked with every win that you had.
Live ranking.
No, sometimes if I feel like I ask my mom, because she's an update every single minute. So I don't even have to check the news. I think I can get updates from her itself.
She was sitting very close to the today.
Her box today, yeah.
How do you balance your school life and tennis life? And
Well,
what
I
do you do?
was not in a very, what do you say, like a schooling environment because I've been traveling since I was young. But I was doing online school for like 3-4 years now, but I'll be joining physical school next month in Spain.
What are the plans immediately after this? Are you heading to Mallorca?
I'll head back next week. I'll head back in a week, and then I'll play a few tournaments around, prepare for the junior slams.
With a good bag full of experience from the
Yeah,
Olympic
that's very true. Yeah.
When are the 2 ITFs? I think I know you're supposed to play 2 ITFs at the Nadal Academy. When are those scheduled?
I think it's the last 2 weeks of Feb. Yeah, so I have a couple of weeks now.
You will be
10 days or so.
You'll be based in Spain for quite some time, or just
Yeah, for quite a long time, yes.
okay?
So
Also,
that program still has to start, is it? Like officially, as in? Or-
Officially, I mean, yeah, but I've always been there for 3 months.
Okay.
So have you had a chance to meet Nadal or anyone?
I did, yeah, I did see him prepare for the Davis Cup. I
No
was-
chance to interact with him or
No, just a word or two, but not a conversation.
Maya, there was a full house today, I think, the
Yeah,
biggest house
yeah.
that we saw in this week. And when you lost the first set, you were down a few games
Yeah.
full up. The crowd was trying to get you back. Did you feel any kind of like pressure or burden that I have to do well for these guys?
No, I mean, not kind of a pressure, but end of the day, I knew that if I was taking that pressure, nothing was going to work. So I just tried to focus on whatever I had to do, but I couldn't do my best, but I still tried to, so I was happy with that part.
Also, you got the standing ovation in the end after the game for your performance throughout the tournament.
Yeah.
How do you feel? What are your thoughts on that?
I was really happy that people are understanding what was going on, and happy that they've been supportive throughout the week. I've seen many people who come every day and cheer up for me, and I'm really grateful for that, and I'm really happy that they were here. Hopefully, I play in front of the Indian crowd again, but I don't know what time it's going to happen.
Maybe
I'm
next
pretty
year.
sure not anytime soon.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
next year. Yeah.
Pretty sure it's not anytime soon. Yeah.
One thing, you're 15, and I saw a lot of kids coming up to you and taking autographs.
Yeah.
A lot of parents who
Yeah.
come to you for advice.
I think it's
What
the
does that
12
feel
nationals
like?
going on
What
this
does that
week.
feel like when you're 15 and they're like 8 or 9 and they're asking for autographs and all?
I feel old actually. Actually, I do feel old.
Imagine how we feel.
I actually feel old, but happy that kids are coming and watching and all. But I do feel old. So the thing is, there's this 12 nationals starting today. It started today. I won the same nationals 3 years ago. So there were kids coming and saying that we're playing the 12 nationals and all. I was like, I'm pretty old now.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.